Noah says, what's allowed as far as annotating the textbook? So we talked about on the first day, I'll let you put anything you want in the textbook except for loose papers. Um, I'll let you put sticky notes and sticky tabs and write anything you want in the margins. What you cannot have is any papers that can come out of that book or fall out of that book. All right, so anything you want, make it your reference material, customize it however you want, as long as it will always stay together, and loose things can't fall out of it. Okay? For those of you who have a PDF, if you don't have a physical um, copy of the textbook, whether that's a soft cover or a hard cover. If you just have a digital version, a PDF, you're going to have to print it. And so again, like we said on the first day of class, I will not let you print out only specific pages and the ones, the pages you need, because that's really unfair. Everybody else who's using the textbook has to have the whole thing and flip through and find the pages that they need, right? I won't force you to print every chapter. Okay. We're not really using chapters 1, 2, 3. We're also will not be using chapters, 13, 14, 15, 16. Not really. Um, the chapters we've been using a lot so far, 3, 4, and I don't know, a couple others. So print out I'll let you to do only the chapters that you need, but they must be full chapters. So seems like a lot of printing, but you probably saved a lot of money buying the textbook as a PDF. Now you're going to have to spend a little to do printouts. So you have to have a hard copy for the exams. I also said back then on the first day, and I'll remind you again, if you are doing that, if you have a PDF, you have to do printouts and they must be bound. No loose papers in the exam. Okay. And so you have to put them in a binder. You have to have a binder. You cannot, I will not allow you to separate individual papers, out of I've had students in the past just bring it in a folder, but then there's loose papers all over the table during an exam, and we can't have that. So you can have, so you're going to have to print and hole punch and put your textbook in a binder. And then right before the exam, just bring it up to me, give me a quick look. I'll flip through it just a little bit, see that it is, a valid printout of just our, textbook chapters and that is properly bound, and then you're good to go. Okay? Any more questions on, the textbook or what you're allowed to bring in for the exam? And I'll remind you the TI Inspire calculator is not allowed for exams in this class. Has to be a Texas Instruments, a Casio, a Hewlett Packard. And the TI, the Texas Instruments Inspire, is not allowed.